Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Comedians Hanging Out and Playing D&D. I'm your host, Jerry Seinfeld, and today we have a fantastic adventure in store for you. We've gathered some of the funniest minds in comedy to dive into the world of Dungeons and Dragons. Let's meet our esteemed players. First up, we have the incomparable Bill Burr, known for his razor-sharp wit and no-nonsense comedic style. Joining him is the legendary Stephen Wright, whose deadpan delivery and surreal humor always leave audiences in stitches. And last but certainly not least, the brilliantly witty Stephen Colbert, beloved for his quick thinking and satirical brilliance. Now, in this show, we won't be sipping coffee or cruising in cars. Instead, we'll embark on a hilarious journey through the realms of fantasy, battling monsters, casting spells, and laughing our way to victory. Get ready for uproarious encounters, unexpected twists, and outrageous dice rolls.
That's great, Jerry, but there's no audience here. We know what we're getting into. Let's get this show on the road.
Sorry, guys. Showbiz force of habit. Did everyone read the player's handbook?
Yeah.
Yes.
I sure did.
Fantastic. Let's talk about the characters you decided on. Bill, you go first.
Okay, I made a human fighter. Keeping it simple, vanilla.
How adventurous of you, Bill.
I think we need to keep at least one character relatable. I bet both of you are going to choose some messed up with 4 and 6.
Or made from even crazier ice cream. My guy's going to be a mix of every topping: whipped cream, caramel, chocolate sauce, more whipped cream, and sprinkles, also known as jimmies.
Great.
Chocolate chip,
Now he won't shut up.
Colbert, my man. We can get some ice cream after, so just chill.
I love ice cream.
Can you describe what your character looks like, Bill?
He's a big, burly, and rugged warrior with a fiery spirit. Standing at an imposing 5'9". He's got a shaved head, a well-groomed beard, and a fierce gaze that can both intimidate opponents and command attention in any room.
Is your beard also a fiery orange and your skin as pale as winter morning snow?
Of course.
Stephen, what did you choose?
I'll be playing a gnome wizard. Playing a gnome wizard is the perfect escape from reality. I get to see things from a different perspective. I get to wear a colorful hat and cast spells that can make grown dragons cry. It's like therapy, but with more fireballs.
And what does he look like?
Standing at a diminutive height, I possess a unique charm that captivates those around me. My disheveled hair and colorful hat give me an air of eccentricity, a visual representation of my quirky personality. Dressed in colorful and mismatched robes, I'm like a walking enigma.
That was beautiful.
Stephen, how about you?
I just said mine.
I think he was talking to me, buddy.
I'm sure this won't be a problem.
Welcome, one and all. I'm Stephen Colbert.
There's no audience, Stephen.
And I'm so excited, no, thrilled to talk about my character for this game. I'll be playing a beautiful, majestic, thoroughbred centaur bard.
Ha! See, what did I tell ya?
He will be both a master of swordplay and song. Because he will have additional strength and carrying capacity, he'll have an array of musical instruments on his back, specifically his hurdy-gurdy.
Hurdy-gurdy?
Oh, it's a lovely instrument. Imagine someone knew how to play piano but thought, I want this thing to be smaller, and it should have strings like a guitar, and it should have a hand crank.
I bet it sounds worse than bagpipes.
It's an acquired taste.
And what does your character look like, Stephen?
Check this out. I'm playing a charismatic centaur bard who radiates both elegance and wit. As a centaur, my imposing presence commands attention, standing tall and proud with a horse's body seamlessly merging with a dapper human torso. My chestnut coat is sleek and well-groomed with a flowing mane and tail that sway with every step. I exude an air of grace and sophistication. My voice carries a melodious charm, capturing the attention of all who listen. Whether it's a rousing ballad or a witty verse, my words weave enchanting tales that can sway the hearts and minds of those around me. What do you think?
That was awesome.
Yeah, great job.
Fine, yeah, it was good.
The last thing to establish is how do all three of you know each other?
A human, a gnome, and a centaur walk into a bar.
That's not a bad idea. We all met a while back at a tavern.
Each of us would regularly perform in whatever open mic night they had.
And one fateful night, one of us angered the audience so much that a fight broke out. Amidst the chaos, a fire accidentally started and the tavern burned down.
To avoid any blame, we got the hell out of Dodge and chose a new career path.
So, arson is what brought you all together?
Yes.
Yes.
I sure did.
Sounds good. Now imagine you are heading south along the high road from the major city of Neverwinter, the once vibrant and popular tavern called,
Drunken...
Unicorn.
Okay, the once vibrant and popular tavern called the Drunken Unicorn is now a smoldering ruin. Stephen, you hitched a wagon to yourself as you three fled south to avoid prosecution. It's now morning. The sun is rising in the east. Birdsong fills the air, and the morning dew sparkles in the light. All of you are exhausted from traveling nonstop through the night.
Ooh, my hooves!
Let's pull off the road, guys. Give Stephen a rest.
My poor, poor hooves.
Just take a breather, pal. You'll be okay.
Where are we going to go? What are we going to do?
I don't know, Stephen. I just don't know. I stroke Stephen's sleek, beautiful chestnut coat.
Bill, at this point, you realize that the town of Fanella is roughly 2 days' ride from where you are. You have a contact there named Harbin Wester, an assistant to the town master.
Oh, okay. So I think for a few moments, while Stephen continues to sob and whinny like a horse, I then turn to them and say, buck up, fellas. We can turn this around. I know a guy in Fanella. It's a small town. He's an assistant to the mayor or some shit. I'm sure he can hook us up with room and board, maybe some work.
You think so?
Yeah, sure. Relax in the countryside. Lay low, make some easy coin. It'll be great.
Peace and quiet and not getting arrested sound pretty good.
Fanella. The name sings like a melody. Let us venture forth and embrace the unknown.
Bill and Stephen, you hop back into the wagon.
As I start moving forward, I produce my hurdy-gurdy. I begin playing.
What does hurdy-gurdy music sound like?
It sounds like a kazoo being played backwards at a high rate of speed.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
As Stephen pulls the wagon and continues to blast out his janky music, the sun rises in the sky, while all of you make your way to the town of Fanella.